I'm back with I'm back with Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini reading. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you wanna do is alright with me. You make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my life. I don't know what else in my head. That's probably how somebody is. Singles on the bottom, relationship on the top. Seven of Pentacles. Y'all may be putting in some interest. Some of y'all may be dating at this point. Ooh, shit. Some of y'all may be, whoa. I'll show you. Seven of Pentacles. Or it may be somebody trying to get back with you. That's all I can say. Somebody may be trying to get back with you. Yep. Ooh. On the sun in reverse is the mood for the reading. On the bottom of the deck, ooh, that's why I said it's somebody. You hear me say, like they trying to buddy you up. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do. Somebody probably fucked up and they trying to fix it because you got the Two of Wands, Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Ooh-wee. Yes. All roads, what did it say? All roads lead back to this decision. So that's why I said somebody's making a decision at this moment, like somebody's trying to buddy you up, sweeten you up in this type of moment. You got Ten of Wands or whatever the case may be. You and your, if you single, for the singles or whatever the case may be, you may have been in a situation where it was like, where you may have gave too much to a person that they didn't give to you, and you may have become overdrained over time or communicated with them with this Three of Swords and this Ten of Swords. Like this implicates some sort of hurt and pain, especially with this this some hurt and pain. You hear me say trying to fix, trying to heal, trying to recuperate, like somebody wants to talk about this. But at the same time, with this Ten of Wands, I don't like it because at this point somebody is very burdened in this connection. It's kind of like the foundation needs to start over, or you ready to start over and get something new in this type of moment, whether you're trying to put yourself out here or whether you're trying to entertain somebody from your past that you broken up with. Okay, first card out, we had Ace of Cups reverse. Got the Star reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and you got the Five of Cups. Ooh, that's what I said. It's kind of like, I'm telling you, it's kind of like over time. Either you may have loved somebody more than they love you when you were like, before you broke up with them or whatever the case may be. Somebody is like now mourning the sense of loss or maybe the time or situation that was put into the relationship. So this Two of Cups energy, like where you hear me say somebody may have loved this or appreciated this, or it could have been something that went on behind your back. Like, it gives me like, let me just shut up. But I'm just telling you, that's what it kind of gives me though. All right, that's what I said for is this Ace of Cups and this Star in reverse. That's why I said somebody possibly didn't see your worth. You got Five of Wands, you got the Page of Wands, you got the Queen of Wands, and you got the Page of Swords. Ooh, this is a baby daddy, baby mama relationship, or it could be two people. It could be an age difference with you and a person that you are possibly dating. Or you may be a person where you may have children, and you may be trying to communicate this or whatever the case may be, or trying to coexist with another person. Like in this is a relationship. That's why I say give me baby mama, baby daddy. You may have been broken up with somebody, and y'all trying to figure out how the hell y'all gonna make this shit work, and you don't know how. On this aspect, it does look like the parent is with whoever, so it could be the feminine energy or the one whoever takes care of the child the most. In those instances, it's kind of like they may be being petty about it when it comes to communication between the two of you. And then you got over here your actions process. Somebody has the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Yep, yeah. That's why I said it's like two people. That's why I say somebody may be in the same sex relationship or not, or it got something to do with kids. Somebody that's not a great financial provider, I would say that off the top, or somebody that needs a whole shitload of attention to where you hear me say they don't know how to communicate. They're very petty. And it's very unhappy. Like somebody's very unhappy. Even when you hear me say when it comes to relationship, the family dynamic, or with raising kids, like somebody feels out of touch, or maybe the way their parenting style or connecting with a sense of kids. When it comes to the Queen of Pentacles, it's like a mother, she's kind of like absent in that moment. She's kind of like gun-ho on what she needs. So it's kind of like, oh, if she wants to get in a relationship or do what the fuck she want to do, like she's not there. Like she's not there for the kids. So it's kind of like this other person, they probably got custody of the child. So it's trying to learn how to coexist. I'm sorry, that's what luck was going on. It could be your baby daddy, baby mama, or whatever the case may be. Yep, you got a tower type moment when it comes to the relationship. Maybe it took some explosive type situation for you to recognize that, hey, maybe all this time that I put into something wasn't giving me what I wanted back. And it is like the tower type moment is kind of like you going through a situation to where like some shit just blew up. It was just chaos. Some shit blew up. And you seen that it wasn't what you wanted. You got the 7 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. In that moment, I think for you, constantly talking to a person or communicating with them, you hear me say, especially if the relationship went bad, I think you're over the illusion process. The 7 of Cups may be with the 7 of Pentacles. That may be what you thought it was going to be. And like recognize that you hear me say, I keep trying, this is this person. Only to recognize that every time you may possibly rekindle with this person, it's like, damn, the shit just goes explosive. And you go into the 5 of Swords energy to where it's like you got to fight to the gods to win. Like it's at this point to where it's kind of like somebody has to argue or defend themselves so much. You got the Magician on the bottom of the deck. I think somebody just done so much over time to the point where that shit just got old real quick and somebody's like done. That's what I said. It kind of gives me that though. You got the Queen of Cups. Oh shit. 2 of Pentacles, and you got the Ace of Cups. That's why I said somebody possibly left you for somebody else, or you probably left them for the sake of your sanity. That's what it kind of gives me though. But it's like somebody was juggling 2 people at the same time. That's what it kind of gave me though. Like somebody was entertained, like more emotionally connected with someone else though. That's why I said or it could be baby mama, baby daddy relationships. It really does give me that though, because you got Queen of Wands and Knight of Cups. It's 2 different suitors. It's 2 different people. So that's why I say somebody got a kid, or you dating somebody with kids, or this the enmeshment of the foundation with relationships. But it's like somebody was playing both sides, or whatever the case may be. Somebody may be dating somebody and they talking to their baby daddy, or you could be talking to your baby daddy, or whichever way it goes. Somebody got a connection and connected with somebody somehow, and this person has kids, or this masculine energy. If it's a male that you're talking to, they operate in feminine energy, so they could be highly emotional. So with them being highly emotional, they know how to say certain things to get what it is that they want. So it's like they could give you off the illusion that they will always be what it is that you want them to be, while at the same time while being nothing, only leaving you to be like, ain't this some shit? Like that's what it's kind of giving me though, for the single. So it look like somebody's kind of broke up with somebody though. It really does though. It's a horrible breakup. Okay, you got 4 Pentacles and you got the Empress here. Like somebody's still holding on to somebody's love, or they holding on to an aspect of you or another person or whatever. Like you hear me say, if you're single and you walked away from somebody, like somebody is necessarily connected to another person. Somebody's more in it for the maternal type aspect. Somebody needs to be taken care of a lot. You should probably go check out that Scorpio and Cancer Pisces reading. That's all I got to say. If that's not your person, like somebody needs to be... like, you know how people say they need the Hermit in reverse? That's why I say it's like you walked away to put yourself in a position like you holding your shit together, like you possibly holding you together. If it's a financial type matter with baby daddy, baby mama drama, it's kind of like, damn, one person is feel like they holding it down while the other is not. And it could be a custody battle situation going on. That's what it kind of gives me though. Sorry. Could be a custody battle going on between these two, between you and your baby daddy, or that may be going on at this moment between you and a partner, or the person that you're dating, or what's going through the situation. So it's kind of like you went into the space of to say, let me walk away, let me get away from them. Eight of Pentacles. King of Swords, that's what I said. It's a custody battle of some type, and you got the Eight of Pentacles reverse. That's what I said. It's like you walked away, you hear me say, or this person walked away from you. Like they probably like broke up from you and said, oh, I just need time. And it's like over time you possibly didn't pay attention to what it is. How they was just like pushing you away so they can go be with somebody else. And they may be swapping between two different baby mamas. Baby mama, baby dad. Like I'm telling you, this is like a suit of, like, they may be swapping between. Or it could be like a karmic style type relationship, though. I will say that, though. I don't know why everybody going into, like, every spread, you hear me say, it's a karmic relationship. This could be it, though. Some of y'all may be walking away from marriages or situations, or thinking about the unfairness, or trying to get into fixing something. That's why I said it's like a custody battle going on for the child and the overall needs of you two co-parenting. You got Ace of Wands and the Justice, though. That's why I said it's kind of like you awaiting some sense of answer. You're waiting for this newness to start, this beginning, or whatever the case may be. This person is in that energy of, I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do. Like, that's what they may be doing in this moment, trying to come into your life only to lie, to take. Again, to get your feelings. Like, it's kind of like you may have this expectation. Like, say, for instance, you know, you dated somebody and they was a cheater, right? 9 of Swords. Like, you dated somebody and y'all trying to rekindle the relationship, and you just like, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know how I'm supposed to feel about them. Like, that's what it kind of gives me, though. Like, you just like, I don't know if I want to give this another shot. So you kind of just like, like that type of energy where you just like, I don't know. Where you just, you know, like, I don't know. King of Pentacles. I'm trying to keep shuffling while the topic coming out, while it's in my head before I forget. But it's kind of like maybe trust wasn't there. So with this person trying to come back around towards you, you hear me say, after they left you, or you had to leave, or maybe you left, maybe you the one that decided to go somewhere else, only to recognize that you kind of like, I kind of want to go back. And this person may be crossing boundaries in those instances where they doing like a whole lot to try to get to you. Or you could be doing that to somebody else. Yep, came out upright. So it'll go either way. Alright. Okay, we got 9 of Swords and the Emperor here. That's why I said somebody's waiting on some type of it kind of give me low-key like a restraining order or something like that. Like, I'm just serious. A restraining order, custody battle, or a situation where you hear me say, I don't know. But this Queen of Pentacles and this Emperor energy, this is somebody where you hear me say that likes to if it's a strained relationship as a baby mama, baby dad, it's kind of like you constantly asking somebody for money. Like, you constantly like, oh no, you gonna do this, you gonna do this, you gonna do this, you gonna do this, and it's not helping. Like, at this point where it's kind of like, if the parent is like, say for instance, if they paying their sense of child support, or they're more financially stable, like this King of Pentacles energy, somebody is wanting more than they actually need to receive. Like, that's the thing that's going back and forth with y'all. So it's kind of like, if they are there giving you this, it's kind of like you want more. So that's the instance. It's kind of like it's coming from a space of betrayal or hurt. That's what it kind of does give me. I'm sorry. It could be you or your baby daddy, but it's somebody else. Then you got the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. This King of Pentacles is somebody, you hear me say again, that it's like, somebody could be very logical. Like, I've been seeing this, like, no cap, like, I don't know why I said that. I've been seeing this a lot for Aquarius. I think this came up for y'all like months ago, before the COVID, when I did a reading on y'all, and it was like about children and baby daddy, baby mama. For us people being single, it had came up for y'all where it was like, it was still the ongoing custody battle with the kids. And it's like you and your baby mama, or you and your baby daddy, y'all could not get along for shit. Like, that was in the Aquarius reading. Like, you couldn't. Like, they couldn't get along for shit. They couldn't, especially when it came down to where the kids gonna be, where they stay. So you hear me say this is a collective, so it could be reaching all signs or whatever the case may be. So that's why I said that's what it is, though. But it seems like somebody is very uncompromised about how they want things to go. Like, somebody is more, I got it, I can do it by myself, or whatever the case may be. Like, this is the Queen of Wands. That could be a fire sign, so you could be talking to or connecting with a Sagittarius or a Aries or a Leo. So it's more of that energy of a person or a situation, or it could, outside of the baby daddy, baby mama drama, it's just somebody, you hear me say, that has a hot-headed ass temper, and speaking to them in this moment where you like cut off all contact, they don't like it. So it's like now they're trying to do anything in their willpower to get you back to them, because you got 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Piscean energy on the bottom. So it's kind of like this person is willing to give give, or it's like they willing to give you anything to be with you. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like somebody trying to give you anything to be with you. Like, I'll buy you this, I do this, I'm sorry. Like, that's what they trying to do to you. But it's in this high priestess energy to where you know it's kind of like this relationship is dead. So it's kind of like you cheated on somebody else or somebody cheated on you, and it's hidden behind the moon. It's kind of like somebody has some fears or some worries that a situation is done. But going back to this baby mama, baby daddy relationship, somebody keep asking for shit because somebody wants to, because this King of Pentacles, he's like very financially stable. So it could be a feminine energy to where you could be financially stable and your baby daddy got you on child support. So it go either way. But it's kind of like they keep asking for stuff because they focus on materials and all this different types of things. Because this card reverse talks about people who are more focused on, like, they greedy, they focus on money, they want to look good, they want to buy this, like they want all these nice ass things, like they constantly want them to give to them in their energy. Like, that's what it is. I'm sorry if that is you. Page of Cups, that's why I said, like, somebody's very dishonest and they're not talking about it. Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. This is here. I don't know if it's got something to do with a child that's over the age of 15, or when you had your child in 2015, or no way. You may be pregnant now and maybe due in 21, and you and this person may have separated. So I will say that when it comes down to the sense of pregnancy or whatever the case maybe you may be dealing with, and it's just this ongoing, this, like, somebody's very uncompromising, though it really is, though I said going back towards this way, towards kind of like somebody's like, I need some voice of reason, like trying to communicate, like you two trying to communicate. It's like y'all not on the same page. It's like somebody seeking some sort of counsel or advice to how to fix the situation, to coexist. That's what kind of gets me, though, especially when it comes to giving and exchanging. I say in that type of moment, though, if your baby daddy providing and he doing what he need to do for the child, don't put him on child support. Because if you got one of them baby daddies or a baby mama that come through and they help you out, you're going to be mad as hell when that money go down. You're going to be mad as hell. That's all I got to say. Ten of Cups. Sometimes you got to know which battle you want to fight. Because some of y'all be having some people who provide in that mentality of where, oh, that's my baby mama, I fuck with her, I get her this. And the baby mama, she gets so accustomed to being taken care of to the point to where it's kind of like at that moment, if they stop or they're in a relationship or a person, or you trying to ask a partner the way y'all broke up, because you kind of like trying to figure out, like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Because when people get in relationships and stuff like that, they be needing that stability or situation that goes on. And that's necessarily what comes with the territory. Like, say for instance, if you're dating somebody and they get in a relationship and your partner was single, your baby dad is kind of like, maybe they don't come through, but they make sure that your child got what they need, but they don't give to you the way they should anymore, because they're in a relationship, because that's what new feminine energy requires. It's not to take away from a sense of a child. Now, if you dating somebody that want to take away your child, now I can see you trying to go for a custody battle and try to see. But if somebody's in a relationship and your baby dad don't do what he used to do for you, you really can't get mad, because if they provide, and they providing. So you just got to know how to just charge it to the game and appreciate the blessings for what it is when it came. But on the other flip side, though, some of y'all are single in this moment. Chariot energy in reverse. Some of y'all are single in this moment. Y'all dated somebody that's trying to do whatever to get back in your presence. Like, they doing anything to be seen. Like, they possibly telling you, oh, I'm doing whatever you wanted me to do. They saying all the right shit, but it ain't getting to nowhere. Yep, they just trying to get back with you. And it may be because you hear me say, if it's some type of legal case or whatever that's going on, and somebody dealing with a restraining order, they trying to say, stop. No, wait a minute. I'm telling you, wait, no, I didn't mean it. King of Wands. Yes, buddy. This is what it is. King of Wands and Emperor reverse. That's somebody that's very hot-headed. Got a bad temper. Like, in the Hoodoo Tarot, it talks about how this is a Sagittarius energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be connected with a Sagittarius. I don't know. This is the facade that may be portrayed, but this is the person behind closed doors. The King of Wands, where they're very impulsive, don't think about their actions, and they go to tick, 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 boom. And it's kind of like they need patience and understanding and soul searching within self, especially this Queen of Pentacles energy. Because when you look at this Queen of Pentacles energy toppled back with this Page of Cups, somebody may have had an abusive upbringing towards them, maybe you or another person. So it's kind of like this. So it's kind of like this the mother they may have had, like a mother who wasn't there or supportive in that type of moment. So with them being able to connect and understand, it's kind of hard. You get what I'm saying? Like this. So you trying to fight for some way in somebody's life, and this is where you hear me say, if it was a partner that you was with, a baby daddy, this is the only reason why they possibly may have gave, because of this mother that probably lacked finances or didn't have the financial grounding. So it looks like some sort of relationship that came about with this person for them to change what they doing for you. So I don't think like overall like you looking at the concept of the why. I think it's more of this. And then if it's like you hear me say, if you're dating a partner and they doing this for a baby mama, it's because of the way they were raised, because this is what they were taught. They may have came from a foundation, not even from an absentee type mama. It may have been in the mind frame of, well, my dad did this or my parents did this, so this is the way they think they're supposed to provide and give. So over time, because this is what they didn't know for its parental or happiness, somebody got accustomed to this behavior. But it's normal though. It's not something that you can't shake past it. But this person in a sense of relationship though, they got like, woo, they need to go see somebody. That's all I gotta say. 9 of Wands. That's why I said it's situations to where like this person doesn't learn from their mistakes. It could be you or another person, but they don't learn. Sorry, you got Scorpio energy on the bottom of the deck. When it comes to masculine energies that are taught to love hard, to where like you hear me say like they mama's beating them in the chest and telling them, sit your hands down, shut up, you a boy, you supposed to be crying. The only way they learn, unless they get themselves in situations that where they like where it actually be like to where they get reprimanded, to be able to actually sit the fuck down, to where they end up in bad timing for all that shit to come back, for them to recognize like, oh, I need to change. So this is a person that you say you may be dealing with that may have like some sort of nasty type attitude. I'm talking about, this is the singles that cause y'all to break up. This is what needs to be understood. This is the journey of individuality, to where you hear me say that needs to be purged out between individually, like looking within to see, okay, why am I attracted to this? Why do I feel so accustomed to this? Why is it this? Why me and my baby daddy, baby mama can't get along? Okay, I did this to be able to get to a better understanding, because the both of y'all really just not there. It's like 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Y'all stuck. And it's worrisome. Somebody's the martyr, somebody's the victim, somebody feels like they always sacrifice, and somebody's always giving. Like, this is where it goes. It's going back to here, to where maybe the relationship is only appeased if it goes down to money. But it's 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the Knight. I'm sorry, this is so heavy. Like, I promise you, like, I'm not a crier, but I really want to cry. Like, this make me want to cry. Like, it really do. Because it's just misunderstanding between the two, and it's no real conversations. Even if you dating somebody from that hurt you and they constantly poaching you, like they don't know how they still reopening a wound, because they constantly saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And that's not fixing it, and it's still hurting. So they're not listening. And then you hear me say, if it's the baby mama, baby daddy relationship, y'all don't know how to coexist, because you didn't know the person you got in a relationship with, period. Or they didn't know you and you didn't know them. You didn't know their history. So overall, you got the World, the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Capricorn energy. Like I said, this is the energy of where somebody has control over somebody, or somebody could have like some deep-rooted trauma type issues, and they don't show you, because this is what they take with them. It's like to the grave or to it goes. Like, somebody's not communicating this. So regardless of the relationships, when we look at men and women, when they have these great relationships with their parents, especially masculine energies, when we look at them, we think, oh my God, he loved his mom. And you never know, like, the impact that happened to this person when they were younger, or you as a person, or your expectations, to where it's being projected onto this person. That's why I say it's so sad. I'm telling you, it makes me want to cry. Ugh. It really does. It makes me want to cry. I don't like it. But that's it, though. So that's it, singles, for you in love. I think that's blocking situations that's going on. So if you're trying to get in a relationship and you're dealing with this baby daddy drama, it could limit you if that was the part of the relationship to where you're going to talk to you new in a relationship and you talking about this. It's kind of, if you dating somebody that has you or supports you in that term, they're not going to care about what a person doesn't do. Like, they're not going to care because they want to support you, and that's what they supposed to do. Like, that's what they gonna do. Like, they gonna support you, they gonna be there for you, they gonna come in, you need them to be daddy, you need them to be mama, they gonna shake up bottles. Like, that's what support is. When you get past to like 5 of, okay, them kids need a haircut, I'm gonna get the kids a haircut. This, your son need this, your daughter need this, they need this, and kid, like, they gonna help you. So, I just think that's that. It's emotional issues and individuality for the two of y'all that just keep going round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and working on, like, issues that needs to be sorted out. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that messed up a good relationship or just love, because it takes time to go within. So I'm sorry, y'all. Then note, we finna go to people in relationships. Oh shit, let me shuffle one more time. So I'm sorry though. I'm really sorry you're going through that. Okay, cause it's shit you can heal from. I just want to say that. It's just having a non-biased third party, a person, situation, understanding, boundaries, cause that's what love do. Love lifts you up and it changes certain shit in your life. That's it. So it's hard. Okay. Alright, now to you in relationships. Let's go. See what's going on for the month. And I did say this is Aquarius and Libra and Gemini. Okay. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Alright. 4 of Pentacles, Magician. Ooh. I'm gonna read them all out. Overall mood, you got 6 of Swords. Moving on. But it's like moving on. It's nothing up top. You don't know where you're going or what you're trying to do, or take the conversation elsewhere. Somebody just wants to get out of their head and go to another space. That's what it really does. On the bottom of the deck, you got 6 of Wands, 8 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. Some of y'all in this situation, this 6 of Wands, as I was talking about to y'all, where I said in a Gemini reading, I said if some happiness has came to your life, you got to be recognized that certain happiness everybody is not going to be excited for, because they could project and push insecurities onto you, and depending on what type of background you coming from, that's like that. So 6 of Wands is all about attention, people in fame, positions and stuff. So I don't know if that may be going on, how you may be dating, but it's like stress and like trying to deal with the relationship, because you got 4 of Swords going back to the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like certain things that like somebody's very stubborn about. So it could be what you bring into the limelight, or how you coexist, or dealing with certain people. Like, that's just this energy. Somebody is impatient, and I want to say when it comes to communication, somebody could be a little bit immature. I just got to put that out. Somebody's very immature. I will say that. Like somebody's impatient or immature. But you got the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords again from the singles type deck. This is somebody needs to learn how to communicate properly then before they get themselves in situations. So if you're in a relationship, it's just like, hey, you got to learn how to say certain things so you won't get stuck. That's what kind of gets me down. Like, think before you speak. That's what I'm trying to say. I couldn't get my words out. There you go. Think before you speak. That's probably y'all probably tongue twisted. Six of Pentacles though. The Magician, number one. You got the Strength. And you have the Ace of Swords. Six of Pentacles is all about people who don't know how to give, the abuse of power. Power's in somebody else's hand at this time. So you got two Hierophant card roles reversed. So it's kind of like in the situation that something may be playing out. Somebody doesn't recognize how power, like somebody may be giving their power away. Or how they may take other people's power in this instances. Especially with the Magician and the Eight of Swords. With the Eight. The Magician is all about, you hear me say, speaking life into situation, using everything that's around you, the metaphysical, being able to challenge, being grounded, coming up, the blending, the alchemy. But with the Strength in reverse, it's a very pride thing that goes on. It's the ego. So ego gets them like driven to beyond anything. That's why I say somebody has to learn how to think before they speak with this Ace of Swords, especially if you're in a relationship and you connecting with your partner. So somebody doesn't have a gauge when it comes to communicating. So somebody could be very rough. Can I say that? Because you got Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Emperor. Like, this is dishonesty about certain situations when it comes to the Emperor in control and being in self-control. Somebody can go to 10 to 20 real quick. If it's a relationship and you in a marriage, somebody has different ideals. You may be in a different style type of marriage. This is non-traditional type style marriages. This is the number 5. Number 5 is always that shit about being interchangeable. Look that up, like things, chaos, all those different types of things. Things that need to change to be able to move forward. Emperor energy, though, I think at this moment, like, I don't know if it's you or another party or a situation, like being very clear about the actions of who's in control. Because the Emperor upright, he's the number 4 that talks about stability, harmony, and all those different types of things, which is the number 2. Number 2, bringing things into harmony and being the yin and the yang. You can still experience some sense of conflict, but it's all about mastering the sense of emotions, of dealing with people and situations. That's why I say somebody doesn't know how to speak or talk to each other. Like, y'all may talk over each other and no, like that type of energy. Like, y'all speak over each other. 4 of Pentacles, to where it gets heated to the point where it's like, you gonna hear me, and when you hear me, I'm gonna put some action behind it, to where it's very verbal, probably physical, and it's too late after that, to where now we just gotta apologize. That's what it kind of gives me. Because you got Page of Swords and the 5 of Cups. This is like regret. This is grief. This is being in emotions. Like, this person doesn't know how to communicate their sorrow, their pain and situations, or understand that, like, it's an end job, especially with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, over time, this is the thing that has been brought to fruition. Like, somebody's ready to tap out, like, emotionally or whatever the case may be. Like, somebody's really too ready to tap out, because it's kind of like, oh my God, I'm sick of this. Like, I'm telling you, somebody's like really mentally ready to tap out, but they don't know how to communicate it, or they don't even know. Like, somebody has to learn their own emotions and process them, especially with the 7 of Pentacles, though. Because it's a speaking problem. Somebody speaks and don't think. You got Patience in reverse, and you got the Knight of Cups. That's why I said somebody speaks too fast, too soon, and then they have to come back and fix it with the Knight of Cups energy. Knight of Cups, so you hear me say, is that scorpionic energy, to where we operate in that high vibrational energy, and then we want to come back, we want to love you, we want to adore you, we want to kiss on you, all that good shit, right? And it's like, stop. You got 9 of Pentacles, you got King of Wands, and you have the Queen of Wands. That's why I said being independent. Like, in marriages and relationships, people have to learn how to have healthy individual lives. This is a balancing that you hear me say that goes on. Both of y'all may be fired. You may be dealing with, both of y'all may be fiery. like quick to do or reactive in those type of moments. That's what it is. So that's why I said it kind of gives me like the both of y'all or in the relationship is a quick witty comeback. It's like quick wit. Somebody got quick wit at the mouth, to where it's kind of like, okay, you said this, I'm gonna say this. Like I'm telling you, it's like this quick wit of the mouth. You got Queen of Swords, Libra energy in reverse, and no, you got Queen of Swords. You got two Libras here. So somebody might got Libra, or Gemini moon, like that type of thing, double like that. You got Nine of Cups, and you got the Three of Pentacles. Yep, my bad. Oh, Nine of Cups. So I said, ooh, y'all give me a long reading. Shit, I knew it was gonna be one of y'all. This Nine of Cups energy, though, I say it goes back to communication style. Though I said both of y'all too hot-headed. Both of y'all hot-headed. That's what it is. Especially when y'all communicating, y'all want to talk about what's fair. Y'all have different views of life. Somebody doesn't know, like, operated with air signs, they could be very logical. So in those type of moments, you could be very grounded in your emotions versus somebody who is very hot-headed. If you're dealing with a fire sign and those type of matters, or earth sign, or whatever the case may be, because you got earth and fire here a lot. So it's kind of like when you're dealing with those type of matters, situations get heated real fast in these type of moments, because it's like, no, you gonna hear me. I said what I said. So it's like the debating of viewpoints, and somebody's like, you ain't gonna tell me how to fuck the feel. I'm telling you, it really is. It's like two different viewpoints of people. Though I said somebody doesn't think before they speak, and that starts a whole shit gang of arguments. Check out the emotional blackmail, please. Tower in reverse, Page of Cups, and the Four of Cups. That's why I said somebody's unhappy. Somebody's unhappy because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without stop. The Tower and the Page of Cups for me, as I said, please go check out my blog, Healing the Inner Child. Like, that shit is dope. Journal, write, insight. It could be connection with kids, or that spiciness that people try to look in those relationships. Like I said earlier, if you making up to break up and y'all constantly having sex just to reconnect, that shit dies real fast. It really does, because the sex don't work no more. It's not that the sex ain't good, it just don't work no more. You need higher shit. In order to elevate higher, you have to be willing to be able to understand what works to get back to that sense of passion and reuniting. This is an individual party. So regardless if you separating or leaving a relationship or in one, it's kind of like the need to go within. Like I was just speaking for the singles, the expectations of a relationship, because over time society tells men that they're supposed to be strong and they're supposed to take care of everything, only to recognize that they don't even honor themselves. And men can be apathetic in a space of regret and recognize, like, damn, I got feelings too, shit. And so the only way that he or you could express, he or the feminine energy could be able to express their feelings, is like, no, you hear me, da 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 da, like going to those type of moments. And it's kind of like, chill, I'm not the one that hurt you. So it's kind of like this mirroring aspect of how y'all communicate towards each other. That's what it kind of gives me, though. Like, we'll see if the Six of Cups come out, so we can see how y'all communicating. Two of Pentacles overall on the bottom of the deck. How I say, it's just communicating. Like, somebody always got to have the last word. Somebody don't know how to let something go. And then it's like how they feel. All right, let's go. Whoo. You got the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Sun, this energy here. For me, it gives me here that when somebody don't want to talk about something, they don't want to talk about something. So this is where they close out and they probably emotionally shut down. So it causes like a sense of conflict to where they don't want to go to where they need to go. Like, this is what makes them happy in a situation of peace and solace. Somebody may got a lot of fire in their chart. I'm going to keep saying that. Three of Wands. Like, somebody very feisty. But both of y'all feisty and hot-headed. I'm telling y'all are. Like, how y'all communicate, like y'all feisty and hot-headed. I'm telling you. This may be piggybacking, like I said, off the same sex relationship, because they do be like that, though. When you dating girls or you dating the same sex, you dating guys. Both of y'all do be like that, though, because y'all know each other like that. And then when y'all be communicating and going back and forward, y'all know what to say to get each other going. And then y'all, next thing you know, y'all know how to fall the fuck out. I'm telling y'all do. It be the sex. I'm telling you. Okay, you got Two of Swords, ten of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. This is truth. That's why I said this here. Like, some of y'all need to just learn how to let shit go. And yeah, some of y'all probably got to start over. Not talking about killing the relationship if you in a relationship. But if you like the singles and you left them because you were getting knocked out, please go get you some help. But this energy here, y'all gotta learn how to let shit go. Burn it down. Write y'all some soul letters. Get you aluminum trash can. Write you some soul letters. Letters that you would say to yourself that you really never told yourself. Certain things that you normally wouldn't share in a space of vulnerability. Get you aluminum trash can. Burn that shit. Don't burn theirs with yours. Let them burn their own shit. Burn it down. Burn it down. So you can be able to process this emotion. And then when you get through, you take it and you dump it in the grass and you give it to the earth. And you're going to get what you need. Pro tip. I just told y'all to manifest. But yeah, this is it. Or even if you're not in, just take it and write it away or put it somewhere where it needs to be. Like with my journal, anything that I don't want in my journal where it's like chaotic or I hate it or I'm like I don't keep that shit at all. I don't. Now I write more, I go back and I do a descriptive of it. But it's not so I can forget it. But if it's like filled with hate and rage, hell no. Because if I flip back on that memory and I didn't dissect that memory and I ain't healed, babe, I'm going to get re-pissed all over again. You got Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. That's why I said this is being honest. Somebody feels like shunned. Somebody feels crucified, humiliated. Somebody doesn't feel like they fit in emotionally. Like somebody is just soaking. That's what it kind of gives me. Somebody's soaking. Because you got Chariot. You got the Three of Cups, and you have the Six of Cups energy. That's why I said, ooh. Is one of y'all bouncing back from one of y'all being cheated on? Let me just say that out loud, because that's what it kind of gives me, though. Infidelity is kind of hard to bounce back from. It really is. Because when you bounce back from infidelity, though, you have to learn how to go within to understand the emotion that goes on and the lack of dishonesty that was broke before. That's the purpose of burning and letting things down. Like you hear me say, when you're dealing with cheating and infidelity, it's like you want to stay with a partner you're trying to push through. You got to learn how to be able to say, okay, well, this happened. This what went on. Write that down. Process it to be able to move forward. If you're going to stalk the past or live in the past, you need to see what happened, what transpired. If it was more or one or many type times that occurred when it comes to cheating. And seeing if this person is worthy of it or whatever the case may be. Or are you worthy of the type of love that you desire or want from a partner? Like you hear me say all the time, whoever cheats, that's the motherfucker who always got to fix. Like we always leave it to them and not think about the parts that we need to change as well to add to the relationship to where to get a better sense of peace for ourselves and not the person to prove to us, well, they ain't gonna go out, they ain't gonna do this, they ain't gonna do this, they ain't gonna do this. Because they cheated. It don't work like that. It don't, because it's not a teamwork. Because it's still individually. So a person doesn't know how to individually heal, because if they cheat, they'll cheat again, because it's like, shit, I'm the motherfucker that told this relationship. So it's going to be the same cycle over and over and over and over again. Until somebody say, okay, if I'm sticking around, why am I here? Because I'm not here because it's routine. I actually love you. Some people could be routine, could be that. But it's like if it's love, it's the foundation. You got to figure out why that love is there. So you can keep not going back to that space of, well, you did this every time something don't go your way. And then you just digging up because it's like both of y'all smart at the mouth. And it's kind of like even if it's not cheating, y'all just digging up shit where y'all just going back and y'all throwing shit at each other. Who did what? What's the hurtful? What's the malicious shit? And it ain't getting nowhere. It's not. Because y'all just, at this moment, just talking for nothing. Queen and King of Swords. Both of y'all like being irrational, hollering, ain't getting nowhere. And it ain't fixing shit. Nine of Swords. That's why I said then to the point to where it's guilt, it's shame. I shouldn't have said this. I shouldn't have did this. I should have did this. It's like all you got to do is think before you speak. It's okay to walk off. It's not being weak. It's just leaving it where it was. It's not. It's okay to walk off. Because you got the Eight of Swords and you have the Ace of Cups. I keep keep telling y'all, for all these people going into these karmic cycles, especially if you young or you've been in a relationship longer than 3 to 5 years, what you was doing when you was 21, 25 and on down, what was you doing? How did you cooperate? How did you coexist? If you've been in a relationship longer than with a person, what was the foundation of the relationship in the beginning? Where were you mentally, even if you weren't in a relationship or you got age on you? So when you dealing with this person, you can self-reflect and see how they acting, so you could be able to see it to where it's aggravating your ass so bad. Or are you going through a midlife crisis? Or do you want to do shit when you were younger? What is it? What is it? Get y'all a couple more, because y'all video will be long. Okay, bottom of the deck, you got 6 of Wands. Let's see. Ace of Swords in the moon. That's all about being able to move, travel, go places, do shit or whatever, but you want to leave, but you don't know how you should leave, or you ready to, but it doesn't give me leaving, it gives me mentally moving the fuck on. But you don't know how, because like I said, every time this argument come about, it's this boom. Let's bring back the past. You ain't do this, your mom ain't do this, your dad ain't do this, fuck the kids. Like this. That's what it is. 4 of Swords, and you got the Knight of Pentacles. That's why I said somebody's very impatient and stubborn. Too impatient to wait and too stubborn to make a move. Remember that. You got the World, going back to stagnant energy, procrastination, and 2 of Wands. You may just got, like, even if you ain't dealing with infidelity, you may just got somebody that's into a different lifestyle from you, and you got to understand that everybody don't want to be in fame, everybody don't want that, everybody wants chill. They just might like you for the stability, that what you bring to them, and the foundation that they have to know it's strong, it's sturdy. But with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, y'all ain't paying attention to the connection. Like with this 8 of Pentacles in reverse, that's the interest of putting in the work. Like 2 separate people knowing what it is that they want out of life. And it's cool. Opposites attract. You're not supposed to make your partner you. Conform them to you. That's why the Hierophant is reverse. That's what I was trying to say. And it's non-traditional thing. Everybody don't want to be, my husband, everybody don't want that. That shit cute in the beginning, after a while, that shit dies off. It really does. I'm telling you, everybody I know, that shit dies off. Okay, the Fool, the 10 of Swords, and you have the 8 of Cups. That's why I said when it comes to a risk or starting over, that's why I said some of y'all going to have to burn down the whole antics of the relationship. Some of y'all are being rewired. I tell you this all the time. It's weird to me because I see so many lesbian and homosexual couples that always try to live by society's straight standards, which is just so fucking weird. And I'm like, dude, you gay. Like, not saying like that though, but it's just like, nigga, you gay. Like, the fuck? Like, you different. Do different shit. Like, that's what it is. It's like you gotta find what works for you. You color outside the lines for a reason. You don't take this heavy ass shit with you. But you got 8 of Cups and the 6 of Wands reverse. Like you do. But if you're not, you hear me say, in the LGBTQ activities, that is fine. But that's what I said. It's kind of like saying like somebody may date somebody in the limelight, not in the limelight, or whatever the case may be. And it's just 2 people with 2 different lifestyles. So, say for instance, if you did date somebody who was in there and they want to go and they want to travel, they say, no, I want to stay at home tonight. And you like, what? Bitch, you always get with me on the flight. And it's just like, I don't want to because I'm tired tonight. And then that's creating some sense of argument. Babe, I thought you was going to go here with me. No, I want to go this way. Like, that's what it is. Like, people feel to recognize in relationships, you're supposed to have healthy, separate lives. It's not always supposed to be conjoined at the hip. That's that cupcake phase. That's that like phase where you just be crossing each other boundaries and stuff, and y'all be up under each other all the time. Then y'all just go work, make money, come home, or you follow whoever, whichever one, because that's my bae. And then you start getting tired. This motherfucker got an attitude for no damn reason. It's getting a little too personal up in here. But that's what it is, though. So that's why I said that. Y'all got to learn how to work together. And reset the foundation and recognize that 2 plus 2 equals 4. So that's the foundation. So if you're in a monogamous style relationship or a non-monogamous style relationship, everybody adds to this ones to bring it stable. So on that note, y'all would get it. 13 and 12. 13 is all about transformation. Scorpio energy, shedding the foundations of certain relationships. You got to learn how to be able to shed old ways and to be able to create the new. And stop hanging on to old shit. Like, let it go. I know it's easier said than done, but if you want something new, you got to do something new. If you always do what you always done, you always get what you always get. On that note, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius is... I just need to say, so y'all need to get to your rings. Like, it's like y'all in a boxing match. I really feel it. Somebody's holding a lot of shit in within their chest, and they're really very annoyed. It kind of feels panic attack-ish. It really does. And y'all need to just, like, it's not like box it out, but somebody needs to go to the other side. Somebody needs to go to the other side. And they need to talk. Because constantly trying to talk, y'all ain't getting nowhere. And it's like, y'all just being mean as hell. That's all I gotta say. So, yeah, on that note, I love you. And to the beginning, I'm so sorry. It's so sad. I know, but life goes on. You'll be happy. I'm telling you will.